Hi, I'm Emily and welcome to the park. Now when we wake up in the morning, we sometimes really need that little bit of time just to wake up that body nice and gently with an all over body stretch. So let's just see if we can take that time, just planting those feet together, parallel feet, hip distance apart. Feel the tummy pulling in, the tailbone tucking under, the length in that spine. Take the shoulders up to the ears and just open that chest and plant the arms nice and heavy at the side of the body there with the palms facing forward so that you really feel the openness of the chest here. We're just going to take a little plie and reach into that really long side stretch with those arms, keeping the shoulders down and long necks, really squeezing those glutes as we pull back up with the out breath. Breath in at the top again and breath out to feel that long stretch through those arms without raising those shoulders. Breath in on the fullest stretch and breath out to pull up nice and tall again. Okay, just taking that moment just to feel the lift through the body with that in-breath, tummy's in, and keep lifting as you release those knees into that soft plie, parallel line. We just gently nod from the head, working and waking up that neckline to say yes. We then rotate and say no, just waking everything up nice and gently. We take a slight inclination, let those arms just relax as you drop the ear to the shoulder, bringing it into the center, and just see if you can take a small inclination to look underneath that arm, tummy in, tailbone under, and peel yourself up again with the rotation of the shoulders. Soften those knees with an in and out breath, and took a little bit of a look, inclining the head, ear dropping to the center of the chest. Look underneath that window without dropping the upper body, just contracting in the tummy just a little bit. Breath in and breath out to peel yourself up, straighten up and rotate those shoulders back again. Rotate those elbows as you stroke that chest. Lift the whole arm up and over the top of the head and really feel the lift through the whole body there. Now soften one knee as you slide the arm on the same side of that soft knee up to the ceiling. Don't raise the shoulder, keep it nice and drawn down, engaging this oblique. Length through that arm, wiggle those fingers and look at that hand as you open up, follow that hand to reach to the side of the room. Bring the head down to the chest and peel yourself up to the center again. As you in and out breath to go on the other side, soften that knee nice and gently. Feel that stretch with that out breath, reaching up to the ceiling. Get that shoulder down, engaging that oblique, and just feel that stretch through the side of the body into that arm. You also feel a little bit of a stretch here in this hip line, and then reaching up nice and tall to open wide. Follow that hand with the head. Soften the knees to reach those shoulders into that rotation again. This time we're going to scoop those hands together. Breath in. Breath out through the mouth to push through those hands into that clasp position and open just to the chest and open with those flexed hands. Feel the length in that spine. Do that one more time. We look down to the hands to clasp them together. Breath in to pull up, like you're scooping that breath into the body. Breath out to reach away and lift as high as you can above the head and open nice and wide. I'm going to turn around so you can see the clasp of my hands behind my tailbone, stepping the feet parallel hip distance a little bit, then hip distance wide. Soften those knees, soften the elbows, and with the in and out breath we pull up and we open that chest here now. Just hold that movement, that position. Let me show you sideways. Pulling up in that tummy, scooping that tailbone underneath. Let the head take the line of the spine with a slight lift in that chest. Feel those arms reaching way behind, squeezing shoulder blades down and together. Hold it just for a second. Breath in to lift tall, release those arms, and breath out, let those arms reach just in front of those thighs. The head drops down, chin to chest. Take a little bit of a stretch, nothing too aggressive. Slide those hands up and down and just feel a little bit of a stretch there. Line up the hands and just rotate up to standing tall again. Bring those feet together. We're going to take a little bit of a reach and look down behind that shoulder and pull it back to the chest. Breath in and breath out and pull it back. We're going to step wide and take that arm up and open to that high V. I'm not letting this shoulder come with me. I'm pulling that down and back. I step back to tap down and I breath in and breath out to open up again. Excellent. I do that with both hands this time, equal movement, pulling up and looking forward, opening that chest. And one more time, breath in and breath out. Excellent. Reach away, rotate as much as you can to take those arms slightly behind those shoulders before you swing them down to come up. Let's do that all on the other side. So we're going to take that soft knee and we're going to just reach that arm round and open up that chest, looking behind that shoulder and pulling it back to the center of the chest. Breath in, breath out. Feel that openness across that chest. One more time, breath in and breath out. We take it all the way down. We open it up into that high V, opening up that chest, pulling that shoulder blade down and back. Don't let this one swing towards you and close the chest. Breath in as you drop down. Breath out as you open, open, open. And again, breath in and breath out. Really holding that just for a second before you take both feet together and both arms together and open up that chest. Keep looking front, squeeze those shoulder blades down and back. Imagine there's a string from the center of your chest, lifting it up to the ceiling and contracting that tummy a little bit to soften, and breath out and lift and open that chest again one more time, holding it there just for a second before you reach up and fly away, rotating at the tops of those arms. Letting those arms come down behind before you swing and come together. Well done. Okay, coming back to your front. Take a natural parallel feet, hip distance apart. As you soften those knees, take one arm up and over, and don't think of releasing that hip. Think of lifting out of the waist and going over, and rotate that arm to look into the palm of that hand. Soften the knees to reach further and come up. Do that one more time. Hand follows the head or head follows the hand. Over it goes. Reach, try to keep the shoulder down. Lift out of the waist before you reach a little bit further with the soft knee and lift out of that waist again. We do that on the other side. We breath in, out of the waist to breath out. This hand is supporting me just in case I need that extra support. Then we soften the knees to go a little bit deeper and out breath to come back where we started. We take that same arm again. Out breath as you go over the top. So the lift is the in-breath. Reach a little bit further with the soft knee and then breath in and breath out to come up and over. Okay, we take those hands and we push through the heels of those hands here. Keep those shoulders back and we just see if we can just hold it there for 4, 3, 2, 1. Before we release and swing again, we reach through that arm, really stretching underneath, and then the other one, hold it there for 4, 3, 2, 1, pull up in that tummy, shoulders down, long necks, and release. Excellent. We take that behind, pushing through the heel of the hand, and then the other hand at the same time, holding it there for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. I promise this is going to wake everything up. Reach again, out breath. And out breath, hold it there, flex those hands as much as you can, and release. Okay, we take everything up and open those big swooping circles and open the chest. Breath in and out, breath in and out. Before we take a little bit of a step back, stretching into that very high lunge, pulling up here, just feeling that nice and soft. In that soft knee here, don't let that knee go beyond the toe, just that gentle stretch. Now see if you can pull up in that leg and reach over the front leg. Don't go too deep for early morning. Reach that arm above and then soften down to come up. We do the same on the other side. Parallel feet, hip distance apart. We step that foot back, we go into that very high lunge, nothing too deep, just waking everything up, pulling up in that kneecap, holding it there for an in and out breath before we pull up and reach out of that waist. Keep the shoulder down. I can already feel it in the top of that front leg. Hold it there just for a second before we soften the knee, pull up in the tummy and swing to come back up. Okay, here we go for our final all-round stretch. Standing in that turned out second position, tummy in, tailbone under. I'm going to take one long reach with the arm to one side, then the other long reach to the other side, and I'm just going to reach out of the waist. 2 and 3, hold it for 4 I'm going to see if I can just rotate that palm up and take the other arm in line and reach for the sky. 2 and 3 and 4. Excellent. I'm going to come up to straight. I'm going to turn to look at the corner of my box and reach out of that waist and reach. Now you don't have to go deep. I feel it in the glutes, in the legs here. Excellent. I soften the knees to drop, contracting the tummy to go to the other corner. I soften the knees to reach out to the other corner. I engage my obliques and I rotate with one hand on the thigh to support me into that side stretch, opening up that chest. I soften the knees and I come up. And we do that on the other side. Here we go. Last time, reach your way. Palms are down and straighten up. We take a lift out of that waist. Imagine you're trying to reach your rib cage just over the hip line. There. Excellent. We pulse 1 and 2. Try to touch the wall on the other side of the room. There. We rotate that palm up, we lift that arm a little bit, and we take the other arm in line, and we reach the sky. And 2, lifting out of the waist, and out breath every time you do that. Straighten up, rotate to look at the front corner of the other box, and reach forwards, and see if you can lengthen out of that spine. And 3, and 4. Now don't let go. Breath in to prepare, breath out. We release the knees and we scoot with the contracted tummy to the other side. You don't have to go deep if it's not for you. You can just do it with the upper body if that's easier for you, and reach it away. Hold on to everything. Engage those obliques and turn into that side stretch, the hand on the thigh to help you. And soften the knees nice and gently to come up to straight. Okay, just squeeze that inner thigh to bring it a bit closer, and the other thigh, bring it a bit closer. Soften the knees, making that diamond, and close those thighs together. Stand nice and tall. Just sweep those shoulders back in a swimming motion. Give yourself a little bit of a shake, and you should be stretched out, ready for the day.